Good morning, welcome back, welcome to the channel. We are about to head out fishing, but first wanted to show you guys the tank. He's doing well, but this fellow here is a big old bully, an instigator, and he needs to go out because the bass is more important to me, and this guy just keeps beating up on him. So he's coming fishing with us today. He was cool to have. He's a really nice green sunfish, but I can't have him beating up on my bass there. He's kind of see his sore on top of his head. Yeah, there you can kind of see it. I don't know. Keeps turning away, but he's got a pretty good sore on the top of his head that probably came from him. So yeah, you see it a little better. It's healing up, but I just don't want him to keep getting beat up on. So in a sense, the sunfish is bigger than him, but we're gonna grab him and load up the truck and hit the road, and we'll see you at the fishing spot. We're back at this sweet little river dam that we have fished in the past, and last year I did pretty good casting over there, but the water is up, the water is muddy, and it is flowing quite well at these couple spots, and then a little bit right here. Standing about 100 feet back so you guys can hear me. I apologize if there's been any issues with my audio. Trying to make sure that it doesn't happen, but sometimes when you come to river dams and spillways, the water flowing is very loud, especially when the water is up, and even a good mic still picks that up because of how loud it is. I could hear this from up in the parking lot, which is like over 100 yards away. But anywho, made it out to this spot today. I'm glad the water's up. I didn't know if it was going to be up or not. We got live green sunfish and night crawlers, so we might be able to catch a bullhead or a channel cat and use as well. Main goal is to cast out the live baits, hopefully get something big on that. Otherwise we have night crawlers to keep us busy in the meantime. But it's a beautiful day, high of 78. Finally a little cool spurt. It's been so dang hot the last couple of weeks here in July, so hopefully we can get something today. Alright, before we get into today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about this at home, but this is today's sponsor, AMHEH. Sent me this insanely cool tactical backpack. They also have hunting backpacks, but this is what I chose. It's more for like your tactical stuff, but the amount of storage and pockets and little hidden pockets and everything, and the strapping in here is insane. The coolest factor is I can slide these takedown rod holders in the side, and they're not dangling off a clip hitting me in the leg when I'm walking. I don't have to carry them. They fit perfect. I can fit two on one side and the other one on the other. Just the amount of pockets is insane. I'll kind of go over a little bit here, but I'll break it down more at home. But just the main pocket, you have a pocket here, you have a hidden pocket here with little inserts. You can put all your pliers and scissors in, whatever else, extra knife. I got all my fishing line in this top pocket. I got all my extra weights and sinkers in here. There's another pocket back here, and it just goes so deep. Another front pocket up here. Another front pocket up here can kind of hold, you know, some stuff. All my extra hooks, scale, some random plastics. Super cool. The amount of storage is absolutely insane. My other one was falling apart and I could never find anything. So being prepared and organized while you're out fishing sometimes is beneficial in the long run. So yeah, huge shout out to AMHEH, because this backpack is saving me a ton of extra headache when I'm out fishing and I'm trying to look for something. I know where everything's at now. And if you're hiking like a long way, the cushion on the backside is phenomenal, but there's a hidden pocket back here. You can slide one of those little water pouches in and run the hose down while you're hiking. But the shoulder, like the weight distribution on this thing is just awesome. It's so comfortable. Even with all my fishing tackle in here, I can barely tell that I have everything that I have in here compared to my last crappy backpack. So thank you guys for sending this out. Check them out. I'll set out the link down below and save yourself money if you use the discount code. But enough of that, let's get to fishing. All right, first off, we need to probably throw on a little bit heavier of a weight. We only got, let's see, we got a 3 on here. That might be all right. The other one has like a 1 or 2, so we got a kale hook, leader line. I think this is 25-pound fluoro, big swivel, bumper stop, slider, bead, 3-ounce weight. That's a good one. You also have big chungus in there that we took out of our bait tank. That'll hold. Let's get the first one out, and then we'll get our second one rigged up. Oh no. We pulled it. Casted right into a snag. That's not good. Oh, we got it out. We got it out. We still have our fish. Whew. All right, we made it all the way over. Clicker set. Put a little bit smaller one on here. Just got a small hook on here, and I don't feel like retying all that, so we're gonna catch this one close anyways. This one either just got pushed by the current or got ate already. I don't want to touch it. But it's really slack. No. Oh, I got it back. Alright. Well, let's see if the bait has any marks on him. Yep. He got freaking crushed. That was a fish. And I pulled it right out of its mouth. Are you kidding me? thing got hammered. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. That was so fast. Do we throw big boy or medium? I didn't hook him, so he might bite again. That thing got hammered. That was 1,000% a fish. His whole body, it's got skid marks on it. And he's dead. Completely squashed. Well, we'll keep him for cut bait, I guess. Gosh darn. I got my heart pumping. That was like 2 minutes, maybe. I just casted the other one out, and then it started going. Thought maybe the weight came loose and it drifted downstream a little bit, but I don't know. I'm trying something different. I didn't open the bail completely. I have the clicker on, but I have the drag kind of medium. So that way there's still some resistance and that hook can probably set itself. So when it comes to setting the hook on flatheads, I fail every time. It obviously depends on the hook you're using, and a kale hook is kind of a mix between a circle, so I don't know if you're really supposed to set those. But I didn't like set it, I pulled into it. And I think I just pulled it right out of its mouth. Or it dropped it. I don't think it dropped it though, because it was up at the falls, then it was down there, and then it started going back up towards that snag. Alright, down to our last bait, the big boy. So hopefully we can make this cast count. It'll have to do, I'm not moving it. We caught a fish. Micro channel. Yeah. About what I expected to be nibbling on my crawlers out there. I keep him just in case. I got the other rod rigged up, so I might be able to toss him out. You are allowed to use up to 5 channels as bait here in Nebraska. Either 5 channels or to keep or use for bait. So, and I don't feel bad because there is a ton of these guys in our creeks. A ton. A carp to show up and save the day. or a drum. Nothing. This spot has never been great for me for night crawlers. If you guys remember my video last year, we went downstream, which I definitely could have, but after getting that bite this morning, I kind of wanted to just sit here. Probably was a timing deal, and I got here right at a peak time where they were biting. So I've had 2 baits in multiple different spots over there all day, and nothing else has happened. But we ended up going downstream and plucking some fish out of some tiny little brush piles, and that's where we caught our little baby flathead that we took home and lived in our tank for 3 months before he croaked over one day. But I don't know. It's frustrating. It's only mid-July though, so we still got July, the rest of July, August, and September to get us a flathead. But at this point, I'd be happy with a nice channel, a big drum, a carp that just jumped at the waterfall. But I have to run. Wish I could sit here longer. But I am doing a fishing tournament tonight. And you'll probably see that video. I'm doing a kayak bass tournament. Mixing it up. Buddy asked me if I wanted to, and he had an extra kayak, so I said yes. So I have to run home and get all my bass stuff together and hit the road to the lake. Get there before start. Get a little prepared. But I was hoping if I waited a little bit longer, it's 1:50. 2 was my absolute latest. I needed to leave. I need to be there by 4:30 at the latest. But yeah, I sat a little longer than I wanted to, just hoping to get one more bite. But we tried. A for effort. One measly little channel rat. That's what we caught today. We did not get skunked. Good luck, buddy.